Morning, welcome back to the channel with me, Andy. Andy's Lancashire Walks, and this morning, can't really see that, but we're at Brock Valley, Brock Bottom picnic site. It's a lovely sunny Sunday morning. Everybody's come out to enjoy the sunshine despite England winning last night, which I thought it'd be quiet, but it's not. Everybody is here, so people are out enjoying the sunny Sunday morning walk. Now stay with me, because today on this walk we're going to follow the river and then we're going to visit the Brock Valley ruins. So stick around to see that, the ruins of Brock Valley, because it's going to be good to see. And don't forget, if you like what I'm doing here and you want to see more of this, then hit that like and subscribe button where you can follow me on my journey as I take you on all these routes in and around Lancashire, which are circular walks that you can do either with yourself, partner, family or friends. And I mainly do round robins so that you get a nice circular walking and you don't have to drive 2 hours to the Lake District to get something like this.
And there's a place that I've dreamed of where I can free my mind. I hear the sounds of the season and lose all sense of time. I'm moving far away to a sunny place where it's just you and me. Feels like we're in a dream, you know what I mean. The summer air by the seaside, the way it fills our lungs, the fire burns in.
So we're going to follow the river and then past the ruins and up onto the road and back to the car park. Hope you're well. It's been a minute because last time I didn't do a video like this. Just following the river here, and despite England was playing late last night, it's quite busy, but the car park doesn't open until 8 o'clock, so just keep that in mind. If you come in, car park doesn't open until 8 o'clock, or at least that's what it says on the website. If you Google it, I don't know what time they get here to open it, depending on whether they stick to 8 o'clock or if they get here a bit earlier or not. It's just after 8 o'clock and it was already busy, so I don't know if they've got here a bit earlier today or not, but hey ho. But it is 8 o'clock, so if you go for 8 o'clock you should be alright. So we're just following the river here and get to the ruins and we'll show you that, and then we'll go a bit further up and onto the road, and then we'll do the road walk back. Considering the footy was on last night, there's a fair few people out enjoying the morning, this sunny Sunday morning. Already been out once today, so technically this is my second one. Whoop whoop, getting the exercises in and I'm back. Now a few of you said, oh, she should do the talking bit, but I didn't want to last time I did a video because I'd been to the hospital to have a camera down into my stomach a couple of days before, and I didn't fancy sat here talking and whatnot, but just wanted to get out to clear my head. There's a few biopsies and it's not nice. If anybody ever had it done, you'll know what I mean. Not nice at all. Didn't really fancy it, so I thought time to do something a little bit different with the channel. I just film the walk and see how it performs compared to what I'm doing now. However, it's harder to do that kind of video than it is this kind of video because you're trying to hold the camera, capture everything, not talk, like not make a sound, just get like the sounds of your footprints, if you will, the walking, sound of the nature. So trying to do all that because I was going for that sort of relaxing sort of walking video, you know, to chill out to, put it on in the background if you're falling asleep, whatever, that kind of video. It's harder to do that than it is this. So it was very tiring, even though I wasn't talking. Still took it out of me. You know, I probably said this last time, but I still need to get used to this DJI gimbal. Sometimes I wish I stuck with my old one, to be honest, instead of doing it with this one on my phone, because it's all well and fancy, but it just never seems right. I need to watch more videos. I keep saying I will, and I don't, so I need to watch more videos, but it always seems like my camera's a bit, like it's a bit on an angle. Oh, made it down to the water eventually. Not much of a flow here though. It's quite narrow. So I was able to get down, get away from the hustle and bustle of the path. Just gonna take a nice, I don't know how long I'll last down here. I might have to get back onto the path, as you can tell. Very rocky. Lots of little pebbles and whatnot everywhere, which is great for skimming. However, not much water to skim them in, so what I might do is see if I can walk further up and get back onto the path. I thought while we're here, we'll come by the water because it'd be rude not to. However, the best spot is where you park, but pardon me, that was my footing. The best spot is where you park, however that is very busy this time in the morning. And I can imagine it'll be busy there later. I'm back on the main path. Can you see behind me? Whee, that's where I come back from the water's edge onto this main path. Which is a bit overgrown, but hopefully we should be near a bridge. You can already see the bridge. And I could get back down onto the water from here. In fact, I need to take a shot for Facebook at some point. Facebook, well, maybe Facebook, but I meant thumbnail for YouTube. That's the bridge we're heading to. I've stood on that bridge and played poo sticks before with my brother and sister. But I need to get a sharp look at that for a thumbnail. Oof. Give me a second, I'll be right back. It's nice. It's busy, but still quiet, as you can tell. Just hear the water running. It's not much of a river today, but I bet if you come here in winter, you'll be able to play poo sticks then. Believe you me. Might come back in winter actually to see how it fares, but it can get very boggy here in winter, to be honest. And then again, if it's icy, getting down here, because it's a really steep, I think it's 1 in 5 to get here, so it's pretty steep getting down. But yeah, so this is the way we're heading. continue on with the walk before we hit the road. I don't think there's going to be much protection from the sun on the road, but it's still quite early, so we should be all right. So off the bridge and onwards. If you don't know how to get to the bridge, just behind me, you just come off the path as you're walking along. If you look to the left, you can't miss it. And if you was doing a different route to what I am, you can cross over, and there are walks on that side. There's loads of routes down here, this area you can do. You can even walk from here to Beaconfell or Beaconfell to here, but this is down in the valley. Beaconfell's right at the top, so it's a bit of an uphill walk from here to Beaconfell. So it's fairly overgrown, as you can see behind me. So if you're coming in shorts and t-shirts like this guy, just be prepared to get stung, especially on your leggios. Now when you get to this point, so I forgot I had double camera on, we're going straight on, but I did mention the ruins, which is down here. So it's fairly, as you can see, it's fairly open. So I'm gonna head down here just to show you lovely people at home the ruins of what remains. It's really not that far, not that much of a detour. If I didn't mention it, by the way, at the start, which I should have, because why wouldn't you? It's 4 mile this walk. I don't know why I do that. Do I have to film another intro again? And like and subscribe to the channel, because I didn't say that. I didn't say follow for more. I didn't say hit that like button. And I didn't say it's a 4 mile walk. Just getting carried away with myself. Right. So, this is going to be fun, because there's a tree that is overgrown in the way, but if I just put my leg over this tree just to show you. Here we go. At one point there was a mill on this site, somewhere along this river, and here is what remains of a structure of some sort, whether it was a house, part of the mill, part of the factory. I don't know, unless you're going online and looking at the blueprints, but I believe this is 18th century. That's how old what remains is, built in the 18th century. How mental is that? Just before the turn of the 19th century. There's nothing much on the other side, but think, once upon a time, that is a thriving landhold of some sorts. Whether it was 11 quarters or not. They were quite close to the water, so I don't think it was the mill. But it might have been owner of the mill, or not. There's a bit of a detour, and I don't think this is an official path that I'm on, so I've just come here to show you people this, but there you go. So we shall continue on now, shall we, with the walk. So there you go, back on the main path. Wasn't much of a detour, about 2 minutes. So it's not that far off the main path. And there you go, that was the ruins of Brock Bottoms, the highlight of our walk. In fact, where's my camera doing that? In fact, if I was smart, I would have started this video saying stick around to see the highlights. Don't want to go anywhere until you see the ruins. Should have done that actually, shouldn't I? You know what, I still might. Leave it with me. So if you watch this video and there's just an intro where I'm like, morning people, let's go on a walk, then I've not done it. But if you watch this video and there's an intro like, welcome to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe and stick around because you don't want to miss the ruins of Brock Bottom. And then you get to this part, you'll know, you'll know that after this walk, because I get back to the car park, that not only have I got back to the car park, I've then acted like I've just got here. Like, morning people, it's I've just got here. Welcome back to the channel. You'll know, you'll know that that's what I've done. So, well, we're coming to the end of this bit now. We're just a fence in front of us with a nice view that I'll show you. But yeah, we're coming to the end of this bit, and then we're going to head up onto the road and then make our way back. So really, we're only camera. I don't like this DJI. Bloody, oh, what is that? Yeah. So we've only really got to do the length now. What we've already done back. In theory, I could just turn around here and walk back. But I like a bit of variety. So we're walking back. Well, we're only doing what we've already just done. That's the path behind us. Oh, let's flip this camera. It keeps, I'm telling you, it's doing my head in. It keeps floating up, and it's not meant to. It's meant to stay focused on me. What's the point in spending £100 and odd on a bloody gimbal stick? DJI doesn't do as you're told. Made it all the way to the top of that big hill, which is the only one you have to do. It's not too bad, to be honest. But now, heading straight down here to the main road, and as you can tell already, I get more centralised. It's a different walk altogether now, which just breaks it up. Look how nice it is here. Clear blue skies, green from the field, the white of the path, good contrast of colours. I'm a bit out of breath because I've just done that hill, but I've got water with me, and I keep looking over here. You won't be able to see it on the camera, but if I get to the right spot, which is just a bit further up actually, you look over, you can see Blackpool Tower from this location. Oh, which is right there. But I'll show you on the camera, but I doubt you'll be able to see if I line the shot up right. Just here, now you can't see it, but I can do ×8. I don't know how well it would do this though, but I'll do it anyway. But just there, if I hit ×8, this is the problem when you do that ×8, it won't. Just behind that mast there is Blackpool Tower. There you go, just off in the distance. I should have gone on that side really and filmed it from over there, but yeah. So that's Blackpool there, and that is how far away we are from it. We'll be hitting the main road soon. It's nice and quiet here though. If you do this path, which is from the car park, you just keep going in a straight line till you get to that fence in front of you, with the little horse box thing in the field, and then head up the hill. You'll come to this bit here, down to the road, which is a sort of T-junction if you're walking. If you're on, turn right, follow the road all the way to the end where you have to turn right again, drop down into car park. Simple as that. But I'm just going to stop for a minute because there's not a lot of people come up here. It was really busy down there, if you could tell, with people walking the dogs and kids and families and whatnot. But up here, nobody comes this far. Nobody really does this route. So I'm going to stop for a second in the sun, grab a drink. So, made it onto the road. I'm not going to film much of the road, to be honest. So, I don't know whether I should film it and then speed it up, or just film parts of it and weave it together so it's just like chopped into parts. Just because it is just walking on a road, which is what we're doing. That's all we're doing all the way back, but quite enjoy it. Nice house behind me. You just break it up a bit and it's quiet because nobody wants to walk on the road, and it's just not as busy up here. From, like I said, not a lot of people come up here. Now if you're doing this walk and you're with small children, I mean dogs you can put on the lead, but if you're with small children and dogs and you want your dog to run around off the lead, then don't come this way, because unless you really want to do it, not ideal for walking with children and dogs on the road, really, is it? I'm on my own, and if I was with some outfit, get into single file. But if you yeah, with children and dogs, just get to the fence before you go up that big hill, turn around and just enjoy your walk and head back, because this is the same. All I'm doing now is sort of the same distance, just up on the road, and because I walked up the hill, I have to walk down it, so you save yourself doing that. But now I'm just gonna head down this road. Whoops, my my camera, I'm not having much luck with it today. Did you like that? Nearly back now, see the sign, and just got a nice shot of Parlick and Fair Snape. The car coming towards me, just here behind me, literally just behind me, right there. Slow down, mate. See that? You can cross over there and through that field behind me, which is here. Should have done dual camera, but I've not, so camera doing my head in. You can head that way and it will take you back down to like on the path that we was on when we started almost. However, how overgrown everything was while we were down there and walking up, because it's not well used, I can imagine, because not many people come this way. Once you get to the other side of that field, you have to go downhill. If it's overgrown and you have to walk back on yourself for all the time and energy that you've wasted crossing that field, because it's right in that far corner to go down, then I'm just sticking to the road, because all I have to do now is walk down this hill. Before I got that lovely shot of Fair Snape and Parlick over there, showed you the sign, what they say, 3/4 of a mile, something like that, and that was, as you can see behind me, all the way back there. So I'm pretty much on top of the car park. I've just got to walk down the hill, but there is an option to go that way. I just I've done it once and it wasn't the best, you know, finding it. You've got to go to the corner of a field and there's a little like gate point, and then you go down this little path and down a steep hill to get back onto the main path. Like I said, with what you've seen earlier of how overgrown everything is down there, that's a nice breeze. With how overgrown everything is down there, there's every chance, because that, I mean, that was the main path as well that people walk on daily. There's every chance that is just like this. If you got to the corner of the field now and it's saying the path is right there and it's like that, yeah, do you know what I mean? You're coming back on yourself just to end up back here. So, but if you're doing this walk and you want to do that, then feel free. So I'm literally at the top of this hill, which is I reckon, less than half a mile. Less than half a mile to go. I reckon it's about a quarter of a mile, something like that. And this is this sign I'm going to show you before I walk down. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Walking downhill and then a fall on camera. Nope, I'm turning the camera off. 1 in 5. There you go, that's it. A few people here enjoying the day, playing a bit of footy. Sun's shining. Actually, it's nice and peaceful here. Maybe I got here at a busy time, but there you go. We're back in the car park. We did it. That was Brock Bottom round robin. It's pretty straightforward. It's my own fault. I should really do better for my channel with these videos, and I should get a tracker on, so at the end of the video I can put on the route that I've walked, so then you can follow it. But it's fairly simple. It's once you get to the car park, you just follow the main path all the way to the fence, which is past the ruins, past the bridge. If you want to see them, just head off to the left as a little detour, because as you walk down the main path, the river is on your left, so the bridge is on your left, the ruins are on your left. Come back onto the main path right to the end to that fence, and then if you want to do the route that I did, just turn right up the hill to the main road, right again, and then stay on that road until you see the sign that we did at the top there saying Brock Bottoms, which is another right turn, and then down into the car park. And that's all this walk is. 3 right turns essentially, right at the fence, right at the road, and then right just up here. So it's not a bad walk to do. It took me just over an hour. It's 10 o'clock now and I started at about 8:20 when I got going. So now I'm going to pretend that it's 8:20 again. Actually no, scrap that part. I'm not gonna, shouldn't have said that, whoops, cut that out. So thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you do want to see more walks like this, where I walk in and around Lancashire, in and around Lancashire, if I can get my words out, but mainly around the Fylde Coast sort of area, Trafford Bowland Fylde Coast, which is sort of Beacon Fell and Brock Bottom area, sort of the Forest of Bowland area. Well, that'll do it for today. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you on the next one.